You guys ever get anxious about these fucking reviews? All day long, it's been like hovering over my fucking head. I wanted to do it, then I couldn't again, and then fucking Jesus Christ, fucking there you go. Get that fuck out of here. Fucking great. He sees me right now and he's making that face where he's trying to keep straight and not smile. Sometimes. Guy Dorigo is either it's like fucking shots. You either want to crush some shots and get destroyed, or you just want nothing to fucking do with them. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get my balls broken for the fuck. I'm sorry, I'll put your seatbelt on. Are you really driving without your seatbelt? 95% of the time I drive without my seatbelt. It'd be another good Zoom conversation, so fuck it. Let's let that go. Anyways, I came home and fell asleep. I was dreaming that I was doing my fucking review. And then I was getting ready to do it, and then Jeremy wanted to FaceTime. Okay, did that. And then Jacob FaceTime. I feel like this has been like, it's been a nuisance all day, and it's never been like that. But once in a while, I feel like I gotta get this fucking thing done. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. We'll do Baz Ackwards. I'm going to Mom and Dad's tonight with Alex and his girlfriend and Josh for dinner. I'm doing laundry right now, and I'm just driving. I'm just fucking taking a little ride. I gotta pick them up at 6:15ish. I just went through a fucking red light. I just wish someone would pull the plug. I seriously do. I went through a fucking red light like it was a fucking stop sign. Oh my god. I am so fucking disheveled. So, we're going to Mom and Dad's for dinner. And, that's what's going on. So, Jay, your picks. I am picking Little Richard. I have had Tutti Frutti on my, I made a playlist on YouTube it's called Candidates. Candidates? Because I forget so many fucking videos I want to play. And I forget them. So now I made a playlist so I can just go see the videos I can choose from. And Tutti Frutti is on there. Tutti Frutti wins for me. I've had it on there since maybe June, maybe July at the latest. Little Richard is fucking good. And here's the thing. Here's what's great about YouTube. There's a fucking Toyota Highlander right behind me. It's my fucking car. I mean, the way my brain is lately, I feel like it's me in a different time and I'm behind myself. Or am I ahead of myself? Today has just been so strange. Another Toyota Highlander white one just passed me. Same fucking thing. Oh god, I'm not gonna get through this fucking thing. It's been 4 minutes already. Little Richard. To me, the first time I saw Little Richard was probably mid-80s. And he was so strange. Obviously he was probably strange in that time too. But he was so weird. I can't believe that guy had so much talent. He was popular to me because of he was very just outlandish when I remember Arsenio Hall had him on the show a few times, and he seemed to have all this makeup on, caked on, and he was very flamboyant and like crazy in his interviews. And I knew he played the piano, but But watching him back then when he was young, guy was fucking ahead of his time. He was ahead of his time. So good, so talented. And I got a few Little Richard songs on my candidate playlist. Very good. And Jay talked about those days. I'm guessing that's mid 50s, possibly early 60s. But remember, Jay and Don sometimes would say in those old clips, the people would just be sitting around, not into it. These people were so into it. It was so good to see. And then you have like the fucking chubby checker looking guy dancing. I mean, big fat people who can move like that are just so unique. I love watching that shit. Fat, nimble people. Mark DiMaggio, heavy ass dude. Whole life. You put him at third base on a fucking baseball field, he's like fucking Brooks Robinson. His hand-eye coordination is fucking crazy. He was an amazing tennis player, Mark DiMaggio. Jay saw fucking just what a fucking rebounder for basketball. Just anyways, heavy people that can move. I like them. We go to Bobby Day. Never would have fucking put that name with that song. Rockin' Robin. Great song. Not a great video. Very weird. Obviously lip syncing to the point where it was like cringeworthy, that lip syncing. But good moves by the people in the back. I liked it. A lot of white people dancing back then. There were some like good like videos I've showed or other people have showed that we put on there. A lot of good white dancers. What the fuck happened? So good song, and that song, of course. And I don't know if someone's gonna mention this. Rockin' Robin, and watching those dances, fucking, I don't know where we were with Pam Spencer just Rockin' Robin played. That fucking thing. Rockin' Robin was playing at a wedding. I'm sure it was a wedding of some sort. And she was just fucking killing the dance floor to Rockin' Robin. And it was such a great dance. And I swear, it was very similar to the dances going on in that video. Maybe that was fucking Pam in the video. So, good video. The lip syncing was just too much. And, guy's got a fucking hat on. He's gonna get a crush for this video. It's terrible. Like, I'm so close to Taco Bell. I'm going to Mom and Dad's for dinner. I should just get a fucking taco and crush it. I've lost a good amount of weight, which I'm very happy about. But I tell you, I miss fast food. And when I get thinking about it, it's like fucking crack to a fucking crack whore. I just want it really bad. Oh, so good. Oh yeah, back to the Bobby Day. Jay, do you remember a guy from Arkansas, point guard? His name was Darren Day. No, Todd Day. Remember Todd Day? Played with Lee Mayberry, maybe? Great backcourt, Arkansas. Nolan Richardson coaching. Jay, I gotta tell you, I know I texted this to you recently. You say you don't miss it, but you were such a you knew the sports, and don't you miss following like and getting good stories and great games? Like, I know you love baseball, but don't you like miss great finishes of different sports? I remember you talked about Clark Kellogg, how he used a spurt ability. Don't you miss like different broadcasters? And I mean, it's cool that you don't let it rule your shit, rule your world, but totally wiped out of your fucking life is just feel bad that I don't get to talk other sports with you because you just fucking stop. Back to Bobby Day. I hope I'm saying his name right. Was it Bobby Day? The interview at the beginning of that video was very odd. It just seemed, I don't know, maybe it's shit from 60, 70, fucking like 60, 70 years ago now. It just seemed so different, because I guess it was. It really was a different world. It just really was. I mean, it's a different world from now. It's six months prior. It's a different fucking world. It's a shit world. Holy shit. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up because I feel like it's just all over the goddamn place. Oh, Mom and Dad, I told you that I saw them at the lake with the Lucci's. The whole Kathy Lucci story, so depressing. I mean, maybe if I had seen her 10 or 12 times since 1985, it wouldn't have been such a shock. In my mind at first, I thought Paul was there with his mom. Because Paul looked old, but Paul's always been bald, and Paul's always been a pretty cool guy. He was cool yesterday. I remember being like just down to earth, pretty cool dude with a fucking immaculate fucking lawn. And I would also, whatever times I would be in the car with Dad, whether it was like last year or 30 years ago, when we go by the Lucci's house, Paul was always out there fucking with his lawn, and Dad would be like, fucking guy in his lawn. Like, I just had this feeling like Dad just despised him because he had a great lawn. But yesterday, just a cool conversation between those guys. There's nothing really fun to tell about it, but Paul did tell a story because we were at the lake and he was telling a story about, I don't know, 50 years ago, him and Kathy were at the beach and how the storm just picked up and they watched the storm come through. And Dad made a comment that was, listen, when Dad makes a comment that's pretty funny and people all chuckle, it's refreshing. And he didn't, I forgot what the comment was, but Paul laughed, and it was a good like 15 minutes. I just pulled over in Big Lots parking lot because I'm fucking in limbo right now. My clothes are in the dryer. I was on the phone with Jeremy. They're not done. I have nowhere to go right now. I'm not going home. And then I have to go back out. This might be the strangest review ever. If I was Don, he'd be like, I want to start this over. But I'm not. I'm going to say goodbye. I picked Little Richard. Jay, very good picks. 1 round done out of, 32? See, we'll zoom in 31 weeks. If you guys ever want to fucking zoom about life and just talk, I feel like the days of a phone call are like just shit because we use this as our excuse. Talk to my brother. I didn't really talk to him live. I just sent him a fucking video. But there's a lot of good things we could talk about. You guys ever want to even just have a fucking four-way, a 4-way conversation on the phone? Doesn't have to be Zoom. A lot of shit to talk about. Elections coming up. Jay, I know you don't follow it. Jim, I know you don't. All right, well, fuck it. Don, just give me a call. All right, later.